Okay. I hope you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please unmute your mic so I can continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can do this?
Yes, we can see the screen. We can see the screen.
All right now. So, in the last class, we created the wallet section of the app we're creating. So, I think I gave us assignments. I don't know if anybody did it. So I don't take much of our time today. I said I was going to make us create the login page. Yes, the login page. So as always, we create a new page. So you come to your region tools, then pick on frame, then iPhone 11 Pro Max that I've been using. So I've created this one. I'm going to move it here. Alright, so this is going to be our workspace now. So what we want to do here is create a login page for the customer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to create a box. Yeah, you can rename this as rename this as login page. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a rectangle. As always, let me zoom out so we can see it. Create a rectangle, then I'm going to give it this size. Yeah, then I'm going to center it. Then our corner radius, as usual, I'm going to probably use 25. No, it's too much. Let me try 10. Alright, I think this is fair. And this is fair. So basically, I'm going to make this. Let's make it white, and I'm going to stroke it using black. So I think it's okay this way. Alright, so I'm going to write something inside. Let's say username. So I'm going to center it this way. So I'm going to create another layer by the way I said we can do it, so I can group both of them. So I'm going to just duplicate it and move it out because I want to create a component with this. In the last class that we were, I said I was going to create a component, and somebody asked the question how we can make use of components. So I'm going to show us that basically here. Alright, so for this one here, I'm going to stroke it here. I'm going to make the background white. I'm going to let's increase it. Let me use probably 5. Please, if you have any question, you can call my attention to it. Alright, you can call my attention to it. So okay, let me move this. Alright. We have Mr. Taiwo, we are creating a login page. Like I said in the last class, a login page. Alright, so now we're talking about components in the last class. So now I want to make this particular element I've added to our design you know, I have two username box, two login page. I've not done for the password. This is just the username part of our design, username. And you know, I can place both of these things on our design here. I have to probably hide one, then use the second one. So like I said in the last class, I'm going to copy both like this. Then I'm going to come to, you can see here the components section where you have create components, create multiple component, create component set. So for this particular example, I'm going to be using component set. So basically, then I will now be going to prototype. I'm sure we still remember our prototype section. Alright, so I'm going to link the first page, the first username page. I think I showed us this mark, this plus sign. So I'm going to link it to this particular page here. Let me do it again, like this. I'm going to move it here. So I'm going to change this to probably 5 ms. That. Then I'm probably going to do this one with this also. So that probably when we go to our login page, we won't be seeing both elements. We will only be seeing just one of the elements. Let's play.
This is how you can create input field animation in 1 minute in Figma. Create a frame with dark background, add a frame, add a rectangle with grey outline, add text, add background of same color for text, and group them. Duplicate the frame, change the position of text group and reduce the size. Change the color of text and outline to blue. Select both frames, create component set, link using these settings, drag a component to new frame, click on present, and this is how you can create input field animation.
Does somebody want to join? Okay. I'm sorry, my network is a bit foggy. So for both components here, I'm going to move it out of our design. So I'm going to use the same one to create for what was it called, the password part also. So I'm going to duplicate it and move it. Alright, so this one is going to be password basically. Then on top you can have login page. I can make that probably bold. Alright, I can increase the size of that. Probably this. Alright. Can use the corner radius of, let's say, 15. Getting there. So we usually have, let me move this one up a bit. Alright, so most times usually have what's it called, forget password. Sometimes forget password. So I can make this text probably a blue color. I think this is fine. Yeah, and reduce the size. It's going to be probably small. Let's use 10. And you can, I don't know, probably place that somewhere here. Yeah. Let's make it bold. Alright, so if I go back here, we can see it. And don't forget, we've not linked any prototype to this page yet, because if I reset it, it's going to start. So even if I click on all the things we've been clicking on, there's no way we are going to start. So we can't, but I'm creating the login page. Then after, we probably are going to have a button for login itself. So I'm going to create a different one here. Can probably make it just small. Center. Corner radius of probably 10. And we change the color to the color I've been using since the beginning. Then my text. Let's say sign in. I'm going to increase the size, then move up. Alright, so if I probably click it, it's loading. I think my network is a bit foggy tonight. My network is a bit bad tonight. Please pardon my network, please. Alright, so have I shop for the wallet? Okay, I've done for the wallet. So let's add an icon that will link us to this page, to this login page. So I can duplicate this by Ctrl D to duplicate the page. So you can create for sign up page. Let's do that quickly. So in case the customer wants to sign up, probably they are new to the sign up. Sign up. I haven't dropped it. I've been very busy. So I've not had time to compress the file, then so I can upload it. But I'll find time to do that. I'm recording this one also, so just be patient. Probably before the next class. So for this one, we are not going to have this. The forget password will not be there. I'll throw this one out of the elements. I'm going to have to remove this. Put this one here. Put this one here also. Use this. So I'm going to bring this one down a bit. Alright, and I'm going to duplicate this and this so I can use them. Alright, so we can have something here, email. Phone number here, if at all. We can have a password here. I'm going to create another component, this and this. Let's see. This and this. this section I'm going to have confirm password. What else do we have on sign up pages? Email address, phone number, password, confirm password. Okay. So if I click on the frame itself, let's see how it looks like. Let's change this. Sign up page. So let's see how it looks like. Alright. So below here we can now probably sign up with your Gmail, your Apple ID, and other probably other things, maybe your Facebook and all like that. You can have them below, so you just probably just click them. Let's see if I can add. I want to touch this particular the login page. I want to do that. I want to center all these things properly. Let's center it. In design, alignment is very important. That's why I'm taking my time to do all these things. It is important that everything you're doing, you are well aligned. Alright. So if I click it and I play, alright, it's good like that. So let's use prototype to link those pages. Let me zoom out. Now I want to scatter all these things basically. I'm going to have to move this one to the side, Alright, so I'm going to bring this here. Because after the intro page you should have your login and sign up and everything like that there basically. Let's forget about our wallet itself. So what can we add to the first page that will link us to those login pages using prototype? So you can add probably a text. Yes, let's do like this. You can say probably here, somewhere here, or maybe somewhere here. Let's click. You can say click here to sign up. Click here. Let's leave that like that. Let's make it very small. Reduce it. Let's use medium. Reduce the size. Let's use 11. So that's that. Let's move it somewhere here. Alright, I think it's fair. Click here to sign up. Then I'm going to another text. Sign up. I'm going to make that one bold because it's going to be clickable. Sign up, and let's make it a bit big. I'm going to put it here. Alright, and okay, or I'm going to make this one black. Then it's done. I think medium. We used 11. I'm trying to create something here so we can see. Alright, I'm going to change. Let me sign in. Yeah, this one, let's move it. Alright, so I can, let me duplicate this and just move it to the side so I don't have to create it again. Then sign up. So basically, on this frame, let's see how it turns out. Alright, it is there already. So now I want to link these sign up and sign in pages to the pages we created, or the layers we created now. So you go to prototype, and I'm going to click on this one, sign in, and I'm going to link it to our sign in page. We've done that. Let's use instant. No, let's make it fun. Let's use sliding. Yeah, let's use sliding. Let me increase it to maybe 700 milliseconds. Alright, so that's for that one. So I want to link the sign up also to the sign up page. This is the one in the top section. We use the same thing for that one too, the same settings. So basically, our frame, go back to design, and you play it. So when you click sign in, it takes you to the sign in page. Though we don't have a back button yet, we are going to create that quickly. I can reset it, and if you click on the sign up, it's going to take you to the sign up button. Let's see if we can create a back button, something that will take us back, to the initial page. Maybe we don't want to do anything. Let me see. You come to your icon section, and you're going to pick. My network is a bit laggy this night, so I don't know why. Our icon is loading. Many minutes more. Okay. Alright, so I'm looking for an icon that will probably take us back if I can see any. Let me see. Alright, so I want to look for, while I'm looking for that one, you can sign up with, let's say, let's Gmail here. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, let's say you can sign up with Facebook here. You can put sign up with Facebook. I'm gonna resize it. $32.32, and you can sign up with email. I'm looking for an email. Alright, you can sign up with your Apple also. At this size. I'll probably put it here. I'm taking my Facebook away. So you can start asking questions, please, while I'm looking for what I'm looking for. Alright. You can start asking questions. So you can also sign up with, let's look for something else, maybe your email. let's use this. Alright. Shift to resize. So I can group all this. Let me move this to this side a bit. Alright. So I can group all that, so I can move them. Alright, it's in the center. It is going to show on our page there. Is it? My Facebook is showing. So does anyone have a question, please? Does anyone have a question, please? Does anyone have a question, please? So what was it called? I said we were going to do something on Saturday, which is, or you're going to create something. You're going to create something on your own, like I've probably been doing since day one. Does anyone have any idea of what they are probably going to do by themselves using Figma? Please, Mr. Badijo, what have you chose? Mr. Badijo.
Sir, can you repeat yourself?
Like in our last class, I said after all this.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me? Alright.
My earpod.
Alright, let me move to somebody else. Mr. Dotun Shakirat. Have we chosen probably a project we're going to do, a design we're probably going to make by ourselves?
So I haven't chosen one yet.
Okay. Mr. Dotun, have you chosen anyone?
No,
When
no.
are you
I
submitting, sir?
missed some classes, so I'm still trying to follow up on the YouTube page.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to drop the last day because I missed some part of the last class too. So I'm waiting for you
Yes,
to drop
that's
the
what I'm asking
video.
for the video. I missed the last class. So
Okay. I think I'll upload it probably tomorrow morning. I will, so we can watch it alongside this one. But the assignment was that you go and think of a project.
Thanks, sir. Please, when are we to submit our project? Or
That will be anytime next week.
okay.
But the project is
Okay,
you
sir.
coming up with something that you can probably design, even if it's not more than 2, 3 page, 4 pages. You just create something. If it's probably a travel app, a food app, an Uber app, whatever app you can come up with, then you make the design and then you now prototype it by yourself. Then when we probably be meeting anytime next week, aside Saturday, we are going to meet for the last part. The last meeting will be individual, explaining the design they have made and why they have made the design.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. So from there we can do something. Ms. Shakirat, have you thought of anything?
Yet to decide, sir. Thinking of a clothing or
All right,
well,
Mr.
I'm yet to decide
All right,
by Saturday.
all right, no problem. I think now creating a what's it called? Creating a page, a login page. My laptop is low. Creating a login page, a sign up page. It's not for every app, basically. Now, sometimes the food app you might be creating might not require you logging in or creating anything. It might not. The food app you are creating might not require a login page or a sign up page, or the app might be required to create might not need all those things. So you might probably skip the part for login page. It's just a formality, and there are some that probably requires that. If you can do it, it's just putting elements together. You are putting elements together for now. You're putting elements together for now. Where I think from the beginning of the class till date, I've shown us how we can create a layer, that's a frame, how you can put text and create elements by yourself on each section. I think I've been able to explain all those things. The way I've been designing and outlining and doing all these things should have been clear to us. It's not necessary for you guys to probably do the same thing. You can make your own unique. Be very, very good with the type of color you probably might use. I've not done anything more. This is just to show you how you can put things together to create something. Then it now boils down back to the prototype. How you can connect this and this and that together to link your pages together, because once you have created a design, the design will be given to somebody else who is a web developer who can code. Then the person will code the app or the design you have made according to the way you have prototyped it. You get? So that's why prototyping is very, very important. So within now and Saturday, we should have found the project we probably will do. So you can tell me on Saturday and I'm going to note it. Then I will not be expecting us to probably do it by next week. I'll fix a time for next week, but you can start immediately after Saturday. Then I will do something like that. But on Saturday I will be teaching us the components part. I didn't have much time to do it and my battery is a bit flat, but the only thing we'll be doing on Saturday rather, will be the components, how to use components. So that's the only thing we're going to do. Then afterwards, on your project, you don't need to include components. Component is very, very broad. It's not something you can. If I show you an example of how to do components, you can't apply the same way I've done it for everything you want to do. You get? So that's why I'll probably be giving us or be showing us probably 2-3 examples on Saturday, but don't implement it on your design for now. Don't implement it on your design. You just create a page, prototype it, then you submit by giving me the link. I think I've shown us how we can copy the link to your project. You go to the home, then you right click on your computer, you see copy link or share link, whichever, then you paste it in the class on the message box. You paste it here on the message box, then I will open it on my own end to show everybody. Then you now start explaining. That's basically what we're going to do. So the only thing we're going to do on Saturday, which is the second to the last time we'll be meeting, will be components, how to use components. Then from there I'm probably going to pass another type of announcement from there. So the video for the last class and this class, I will see how I can get it uploaded before the end of tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, so before the end of tomorrow I would have done something about it. So my apologies for not uploading it soon. So does anybody have a question so far from the beginning of the class to date? If you have a question, you can quickly ask. Anybody? Right. In the absence of no question, rather, I'm going to call it a night. So we'll see you on Saturday. But before Saturday, please let us have something. What you can set, go online and make research, and you can copy designs anyhow you probably want to do it. But I will appreciate if you can do it for yourself, by yourself, even if it looks like nonsense. It is better because you did it by yourself, and that practice makes perfection. So we'll see you on Saturday. You have a good night. Somebody, okay. You have a good night rest.
For future.
In bed.